just continue on here on things that I, kind of found that I needed to bring differently or stuff. So one of the things that I wish I would have done is I wish I would have had a, just a standard heavy duty, sleeping bag for base camp. And then I have my lightweight down sleeping bag that I would take on my spike camp. What I did is I only brought the one sleeping bag. I did have a blanket, a down blanket, which is helpful. And so tonight I'm actually going to try my down blanket with the light blanket and put my ptarmigan on, my scree gear, my ptarmigan, and see if that's going to work or not. So I'm going to do a trial on that. But that way then I don't have to sit there and roll up my down sleeping bag to take it up to my spike camp, and then when I come back I got to bring it back. That way you can have a sleeping bag at each location. So another tip there is just have two sleeping bags, one for your base camp. That doesn't have to be lightweight because it's going to be there at your base camp, and then you have your lightweight one that you would take out in your spike camp. So that's some things right there. Again, some other things that I would suggest as well here, continue on, is plenty of lights. Make sure they're rechargeable. Make sure you have batteries. Now, mostly all the stuff that I ran was all rechargeable lights. They have red and the green, and they had the bright white, which work great. We had the other ones that had the beam across the front of them. Those work great as well too. So you can never have too many lights. A buddy of mine, he ran out of his light, and we were coming out, and luckily we were able to get him charged up a little bit on there. But bring battery packs as well too. To recharge up your devices, your phones, your lights, or your GPS devices if you're using that. So those are some other good tidbits that having plenty of that. I did get a cheap solar powered one. I can't remember exactly what I bought. It was a charge pack. Now it does handle up to like 48,000 milliamps on there, which is great. But what I found is it's great to use out in the field, except for it's a little bit heavy in the pack. But for having that much power, you can pretty much charge all your devices as many times you want, for a couple days. But to recharge that device, it does not handle fast charge. So that was one of my mistakes, is that device should have been a fast charge device. So my next time is I want that same like 48,000, 50,000 milliamps. I think that's a good number for charging your light, your phone, your GPS devices, or whatever else you might need out there. But then also having the fast charge on there to make sure that when you come back to base camp it'll charge quickly. The one I have, it pretty much almost takes a full day of charging, which is difficult at even at base camp if you don't have electric. So the other tidbits there. I'm going to continue on here.